what is up? How are you doing? Good evening. Happy Tuesday. My name is Alexis Olson. I am a certified personal trainer and certified nutrition coach, and just overall lover of change and how the mind works and getting better in every area of your life, including my own. So I am here to chat with you tonight about couch pains. And I am stealing this from someone, but I think it's such a funny and interesting topic, and it's very real and alive for me in my life today. So I wanted to touch on it and talk about growing pains and the psychology of change, as well as rewiring your brain, and some quick tricks and tips that you can implement into changing your thoughts and rewiring those pathways in your mind. So if you're excited to hear about this tonight, if you're excited to nerd out, to learn these simple but very effective psychological tactics to help you become the best version of you, be a boss-ass bitch, whatever your goals are, this is the video for you. So as you are hopping on, if you are watching me live, then please give me a 1 in the comments below. And if you are watching that replay, please drop a 2 in the comments below with hashtag spiritual fitness queen. And if you are new to my broadcast, if you haven't ever seen one of my live videos before, then please comment below hashtag new. And either way, whichever category you fall under, let me know what city and state you're tuning in from. And let's get into it. So what are couch pains? And so my friend Hillary, hi Thea, thanks for being on here, I appreciate it. Hi Trisha, how are you, love? So my friend Hillary and I were talking about just like some normal anxieties. If any of you have ever been, I don't know, I want to relate this to entrepreneurship, but anytime you decide to make a change, letting go of anything. I also heard today that anything that I let go of, it comes with claws. And I was like, oh, is that not the truth? Because that is exactly what I experience. Sometimes I hold on to things that are so comfortable to me, but are literally hurting me, or aren't going to be conducive to the life that I want to live. And so couch pains are just, so there's 2 different kinds of pains, right? There's couch pains, and my friend made this up, Hillary, and then there's growing pains. And I am in some growing pains right now. So today I had my second audition for the group fitness instructor position at the gym across the street from my house. And I was so nervous, and I've hosted workouts before, but mostly online. What's up, Hillary? She's watching. Yeah, I just gave you a shout out about this thing you made up, this concept. So I just think it's so funny because it's so true, and we need to hear it. We need to know it. And so I did my second audition, and I used to have like debilitating anxiety. Hi, Stephanie. Like debilitating. So when I get nervous now, like, I know some people don't get nervous at all, but it doesn't really matter, like, how confident I am or how much I've done something. Like, I kind of feel like I'm going to throw up a little bit. And so I don't know if you can relate to that at all. I don't really get nervous with public speaking, but, like, I get nervous at interviews even though I love interviews and I kill interviews and things of that sort. I just still have those nerves there. And I think that's normal and whatnot. But I was so nervous today, and I was just like, you know, I went full time in my businesses, and I got my LLC the other day, and I'm doing all these things that I've been putting off. And I wrote in my journal about 9 months ago that 2020, the rest of 2020, it was the beginning of 2020, so 2020 was going to be the year that I finished what I started. And it has not been comfortable. I wouldn't say it's been hard. So here's the thing, is you can choose your hard. Do you want the couch pains? And the couch pains is like when you're on the couch and you're comfortable, but you stay there so long and you get so obese that you eventually have couch pains from sitting there. And now obviously it might not manifest into obesity, but like that was the metaphor that she was using today. And I was like, that is so true. Like the brain doesn't know the difference between like comfort pain and like growing pain. It'll think that any pain is like bad, you know? And so we're like letting go of this old life, letting go of these old connections, maybe these old ways of thinking, these things that aren't bad maybe, but we're saying no to good so we can say yes to better, and sometimes that's fucking painful. And sometimes there's claws that come with that as we're moving up or as we're expanding and trying to get better. Or getting better, not trying, because we're doers if you're on this call, right? So that is what I wanted to talk about. And then I am really into NeuroLinguistic Programming, and I also, you guys, or you probably know, I'm really into law of attraction. Trisha says she gets this couch pains lately, seriously. Yeah, so it's like leaning into the comfort pains of growing, knowing that it's okay to doubt what you're doing, but then go back into that thinking of like, what thinking is going to serve me and helping me progress. And so I just woke up from a really yummy meditation, and in my meditation, I think I might have fell asleep at the end, but that's okay. And in the meditation, I was just like visualizing and really thinking about like what I want to do in the next 6 months and the kind of impact I want to have and the hope I want to give people. And ultimately, what came over me was that in me playing small, I'm robbing other people of joy. In me playing small, I'm robbing other people of the opportunity to wake up, to stand up, to show up. And I don't want to do that. The thought of that seems so disgusting to me, and so not where I'm at right now. So not a part of the vibration I want to be in. And so I am willing to have those growing pains for you, because people have done that for me in my life, and I've been rock bottom, like the lowest of the lows. And I have found rock bottom, or I've found lows in this very beautiful life I've built. And so it's all very relative, but I'm committed to leaning into those growing pains. And so here we go. Some neuro-linguistic programming techniques that you can use to tap into this, to really override that innate feeling of like danger, you're growing, you're doing something new, you're doing something uncomfortable, whether you're starting a new business or you're starting your fitness journey, is I want you to think about 5 moments that you've experienced that you can walk back into, or you can step into, that just gave you so much joy, or you felt so accomplished, or you changed something, right? That moment in your life where you said, I'm not settling for that anymore. I am no longer available for that type of energy, that type of person, that type of job culture, that type of environment, whatever. And I want you to think about 5 of those different moments. Hi, Demi. Thanks for being on here. Hi, Byron. And so here's the trick. I'm going to show you my hand. So in the middle of your knuckle, don't ask me why it's in this place. I just read this in a book, and so I'm sharing it with you, and I've been doing it for about 3 years. And even right now, I'll tell you why. But when I press into the middle of my knuckle right here, I get this jolt of energy and love in my heart, almost like I'm like a first kiss type of feeling, or like I'm falling in love type of feeling. And that might sound really weird, but like, hear me out. So what you do, and I've done this so what you do is think about a moment, and if you want to do this after the video, that's fine, but this is what you're going to do, is think of a moment that, that you could be grateful for, that you can step into. It can be anything, the time you won the championship game on your soccer team. And I want you, when you have that moment, when you feel that feeling, when it's really high vibration, when you're in the peak state, I want you to press really hard in that middle part of the back of your knuckle, and I want you to lock it into that position of your body. And then I want you to go into the next memory, and I want you to lock it in. And I want you to do that with 5, you can do that with 3 to 5 different memories. And then I want you to be very cognizant of this. Hi, Mariah. Anytime you have a high moment in your life where something really good happens, it could just be an endorphin high after a workout, or you ace a test, or you had a conversation that was really hard, but you stood up for yourself and you talked about what your needs were. Whatever it is, every single high moment that you have, like, I'm going to do it right now. Lock it in, okay, to that spot. So what happens with the brain is we are training the brain to know that when we press this part of our finger, that means we feel really good. So the brain has no idea that this is just some weird thing that we made up and we are doing. So all the brain remembers, because we're forming a new pathway, is, oh, when she presses right here, I feel this jolt of all these things and I feel really good. It's amazing. I did this 3 years ago and I can still press right there. And over the years, I've been stacking, memories and moments into that spot. And it works so well. And so for me, for someone who I am still practicing, not having my energy or my thoughts waver or wobble, so to speak, and know that like the vibration that I have and the progressive thoughts that I have towards what I want and what I want to give and what I want for other people, I know that has to be stronger than anything else because I get what I am, right? So this is just one way to do that. And if you want a good book recommendation, if you're loving this, if you're like, ooh, like that is some fresh information, I don't hear anybody talking about that, like how did you learn that? Then let me show you. I actually want to give somebody this book because I do know how. I accidentally, somehow I have 2 copies of this book. So I would love to give somebody and just send you a copy of this. So if you want this NeuroLinguistic Programming book, I am going to do, I'll have to make you earn it, but if you want it, then drop a 3 in the comments below. I'll show you the book that you have a chance to win. So drop me a 3. I totally did not plan to do this, but yeah, so I have 2 of these copies. And it's so thick, like it's very dense. It's definitely something that you can have for a while and kind of comb through it and go through it as you go through it. So this is the book, and I'll just read you the reviews. It's like I'm promoting this or something. I'm not getting anything for doing this, but NeuroLinguistic Programming has untapped potential for treating individual problems. It has metamorphosed into an all-purpose self-improvement program and technology. What I like about this is it really takes the idea of the power of positive thinking and it gives you all of the science and all of the actual techniques for integrating these things. What else? Let's see. So Tom Hubar, NLP master practitioner, engineer, and high-tech CEO, uses his NLP skills and life experience to help individuals and businesses grow. He also founded the NLP Cafe and the International NLP Alumni Study Group with branches around the world. So what else? There's like 3 people that helped write this book. So it's helped millions to overcome their fears, increase their confidence, and achieve greater success in their personal and professional lives and relationships. Now from the company that created NLP, the new technology of achievement, one of the best-selling NLP books of all time, comes NLP, the essential guide to neurolinguistic programming. This user-friendly guide, written by 3 seasoned NLP master practitioners and coaches, leads you on a personal journey in using and applying NLP in everyday life. Through their real-life stories, you will experience the NLP strategies you need to achieve specific results in business and in life. As you read NLP, you'll find yourself thinking in new ways and applying the techniques to your own personal challenges and opportunities for greater satisfaction. NLP could be the most important synthesis of knowledge about human communication to emerge since the 60s. So, yeah, this is the book. Okay, so I am signing off now. That's pretty much all I had. If you want more, if you want to continue this conversation, you want to be in an abundant community, we have a free community. It's my free one that I run. It's called the Spiritual Fitness Queen. And I would love to add you to it. And I will start going live in there every single day and giving you different kind of tips that are around this kind of stuff. So thanks for tuning in. I'm excited to dive in deeper with this because for me, I feel like I've really just like brushed the surface of it and I desire to go deeper. So if you want to go deeper, then drop Fit Queen in the comments and I'll get you into that free group. So love you so much. Thanks for watching and go meditate. Go meditate and visualize how you want to feel. You'll wake up feeling really yummy. So talk to you soon. Bye.